when we first started, what made you decide to start with me? Because it is something a lot different than just language lessons during the week. So what made you decide to start learning with us? What was the biggest selling point?
Because I trust in you.
Yeah.
Trust in you. And because I need help to start again with English, you know. And I know you, and I think, well, it's a good point to start.
Yeah.
Even I didn't know what I'm going to see later, or what
was going to happen.
I didn't know the really content of the course.
Yeah.
But I think, well, it's a really good point to start.
Awesome.
And that's all, because I needed to start with the English. And I thought, well, it's a really good point. And another point is, well, you explained to me that I didn't need, every day one hour, or every day, you could organize your agenda and your progress and so on. So it's another point. Because, for example, in my case, as you know, it's so difficult. How do you say complete? It's so difficult. Go to an academy. It's Monday, Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. and it's quite difficult because I have a family and I have to deal with all factors. And it's a good point. It's a good point that you could organize your time, but of course you have to be responsible, and you have to become aware your that you need a time every day.
So in the program, what gave you the biggest leaps forward? What gave you the biggest jumps? What caused the biggest change? Because you've grown a lot, and I see it in you and hear it.
Well, when you start to become aware about what hunting works, right? So you started, because at the beginning it's like, well, you have to organize your goals, right? When you know what your goal is or are, I don't know, just depend on the person. When you know what your goal is, and you are up to unit about hunting, you know now how to work. But in my case, I need to go deeper about in hunting, right?
Yeah.
And when you know how to hunt, you go up, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But it isn't easy.
It's not easy. It's not. It's one of those things we say it's simple, but it's not easy.
But really not.
Yeah. So it's the concept is simple, right? But it's not easy to be consistent and do it.
No.
Yeah. What's the most difficult thing about it?
Go deeper in hunting. Go deeper. I mean, for example, I don't know, a phrasal verb. Before I asked you about a phrasal verb. So you find a phrasal verb, later you suffer in the internet and you find a synonym, but really it's a real synonym or not? Or when you can use this verb, or when and internet is a boyfriend, right? Sometimes because you suffer and sometimes you feel lost.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
this is the reason, because you have to measure how deeper you could go, right?
Yeah.
Because in my case, well, I have to go deeper. But sometimes when Amelia told me that she spent a week suffering and about pop, it's like, no, I can't, right? Just depends. This well, this thinking now is a good point of the course, because in each case, each person could go, could go
at your own pace.
They want. Yeah.
And so what part of either the mastermind or the course or whatever, what would make you want to share it with other people?
Well, I share with different people, and I share everything, because when I explain this course, it's like, well, but it isn't a course about grammar, vocabulary, phrasal verbs. They teach you how to learn English, right? When you have a level, if you start in 0, maybe it isn't the best way. I don't know. But when you have good level, because my level is so basic, but when you have a level in an English level, maybe they teach you how to learn English, right? And the other good point that I share is all Fridays we have an appointment, and we share with our colleague.
With each other. I would just say with each other, other members.
We share with each other your goals, your weekly goals, your weakness, also your fears, your everything.
Yeah.
And you practice your English in public. Well, in public by Zoom, but in public, you could practice your learning during this week. And yeah, I like it. And you have a support during all week.
Yeah.
But not all people understand this way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you try to explain that, but about grammar, no,
that's the old way of thinking.
Forget it. Forget it. This is your challenge, because no everybody understands this way. Right?
No, because they're conditioned, they need grammar, vocabulary, speaking partner, and
the speaking and the listening. Well, we're listening. Do you have Netflix? Yes, I have. So
yeah,
started.
Yeah.
But
the exam, but the C1 exam.
Yeah. And this is, the most difficult thing. Explain the feeling. But it's I think it depends on the person. Because if you find a person with an open mind, it's so easy. As I told you about Concha, she understands how more or less, right? How the course works.
Looking back at where you started and where you are now, is it an obvious choice to start? Would it have been an obvious choice to start learning this?
Yeah. I'm so happy with the course, and one of the things that we wrote in my starting goals was about confidently speak. And well, I know that I need more. I need to be more confident with my English, but I feel better.
You've come a long way.
I broke, and I broke, the wall, and yeah, I like it. I feel better.
Amazing.
So this is one of the most important reasons. Sometimes people know English, but they didn't become aware.
Yeah. Right. So you broke up there a little bit. So I like what you said. Like, it's not, a lot of people know English, but I think you said they're not aware.
But they didn't realize the real level, the real your possibilities.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
because with a little effort, maybe you have more possibilities to communicate, depend each other, and the why you need English. Why do you want to use
Yeah.
your English and speak in English?
Yeah, sometimes it's
Yeah.
just a matter of shifting your focus, right?